Science and Discovery, Seed Sprout Diary, From Dot to Plant. In the heart of Sunnyvale, under the warm glow of the sun, lived a curious little girl named Mia. One Monday morning, Mia decided to begin her very own seed sprout diary. She chose a pot, filled it with rich soil, and carefully placed a tiny seed inside. Mia watered her pot every day, watching as the soil slowly soaked up the water. She patiently waited for something to happen. After a few days, she noticed a tiny dot on the surface of the soil. The seed had begun to sprout. Day by day, Mia watched as her tiny sprout grew taller. She felt a sense of excitement in her heart, knowing that she was nurturing something wonderful. Soon, two small leaves appeared on top of the stem. It was beginning to look like a real plant. Mia moved her plant closer to the sun, making sure it received just the right amount of light. She felt like a mother tending to her baby, caring for it and ensuring it thrived. The plant continued to grow stronger each day, reaching for the light above. Mia continued to water her plant, taking care not to overdo it. She learned that too much water could harm the delicate roots beneath the soil. With every drop of water, she felt a sense of pride. She was growing something beautiful. Mia examined her plant each day, marveling at its growth. She noticed that it needed more nutrients to continue growing strong. She added a bit of fertilizer to the soil, and watched as her plant seemed to thrive even more. One sunny afternoon, Mia invited her friends over to show them her growing plant. They marveled at its beauty, and asked questions about how she cared for it. Mia felt like a teacher, sharing her knowledge with those around her. Every day, Mia documented the growth of her plant in her seed sprout diary. She drew pictures and wrote about what she had learned, how much water to give it, how often to fertilize, and when to move it closer or further from the sun. As the weeks went by, Mia couldn't help but wonder what else she could grow. She decided to plant more seeds, tomatoes, peppers, and even a sunflower. She had learned so much from growing her first plant that she felt ready for a new challenge. One day, Mia noticed that some of her plants were wilting. She panicked. She didn't know what was wrong. She looked back at her seed sprout diary for answers, but realized she had forgotten one very important thing: pruning. Mia learned that pruning was essential for her plants' health. It allowed them to focus their energy on growing new leaves and fruits, rather than struggling with old, wilted ones. She carefully trimmed the affected parts of her plants, and watched as they began to perk up again. Mia had learned so much during her seed sprout diary adventure: the importance of patience, care, and perseverance. She felt proud of what she had accomplished, and looked forward to growing even more plants in the future. And as she sat by her window, surrounded by her thriving garden, Mia knew that she would always cherish this journey.